Hello everyone! Today we'll be going over the February leak of a Better Than Adventure version. Since Better Than Adventures had consistent updates, it was bound to have a leaked version at least once in its life, so let's see what it's all about. Roll the intro. First things first, I'd like to thank the Better Than Adventure wiki for providing me information on the changes between the leaked build and the official build. And also, without the wiki, I wouldn't have known this version even exists. So let's answer the question. What is the February leak version of Better Than Adventure? Well, it's a very early build of the 1.7.7.0 pre-release 1 version. Better Than Adventure 1.7.7.0 released on August 1st, 2023. But before that, you could only see the update and its changes through the Better Than Adventure Discord server. To give fans of the mod a glimpse of what was to come, the developers of the mod decided to create a pre-release version of 1.7.7.0, which is very similar to Notch's pre-release versions of Beta 1.9, which was later renamed to become Release 1.0. So, how does this all connect? Well, as the developers of Better Than Adventure were working on their pre-release 1 version of 1.7.7.0, 3 different builds of it were leaked on February 18th, 2023. And apparently, the differences between each build are unknown. First, we're going to take a look at the clear differences between these leaked builds and the official build. Well, let's get the obvious out of the way first, because this is the first time anyone got their hands on 1.7.7.0 whatsoever. All of the changes that version had made are brought with this leaked version as well. Permafrost was added, scorched grass was added, you name it. Now, putting the obvious aside, there actually isn't a whole lot to say what's different from this build and the fully released pre-release 1 build. Apparently, one of the builds of this leaked version had a major glitch, where putting any text entry into the game would cause it to crash. This was then fixed afterwards in a slightly newer build of the leaked version. The Better Than Adventure wiki describes this version as rife with bugs and performance issues and was clearly not intended to be a finished product, which is a very good way of putting it. The game is incredibly unoptimized, and these issues would be fixed in the full release of 1.7.7.0, later on fixed even further in the _01 and _02 patches. I'd also like to mention that this screenshot that the wiki uses for these leaked builds is very cool looking. It's quite mysterious, which fixed in for the next part of this video. Now that we've taken a look at all the changes, let's take a dive into how this version was leaked. Special thanks to LukeisStuff, a helper of the Better Than Adventure Discord server, who gave me all of the information I know about the spreading of this leaked build. On February 18th, 2023, the build was leaked, but by none other than jonkadelic, one of the 2 lead developers of the mod. According to Luke, Jonk had given out 3 different builds to select people, and more specifically, the people in the Discord server who had the private server access role. This role means that they have access to a private, official multiplayer Better Than Adventure server. Alongside this, they are granted access to chats for the private server hidden from regular members. The people who were in the private server would use their private chats to discuss the leaked builds of Better Than Adventure. Jonk had been purposefully giving out leaked builds of the pre-release 1 update to get feedback from people in the mod's Discord server. So that begs the question, how did this version of the game just happen to fall into anyone's hands, let alone have a download button on the mod's wiki? Well, once again, according to Luke, Jonk didn't mind if anyone had shared the version, so it ended up spreading like wildfire. And anyone who wanted a glimpse of the new Better Than Adventure update had a very easy time. All they had to do was ask someone who was in the private server, and if they sent it, bam, you've got the leaked version. Now, that just leaves one last question. Who were the first people to be sent this leaked build by Jonk? Well, believe it or not, LukeisStuff happens to be one of them. So that's a bit of the mystery already solved. But I still wanted to know who these other mystery people were. So I contacted jonkadelic myself in the hopes of finding out the answer. And there I waited. Oh, there! Just under 10 minutes later, Jonk already responded to my message. And these mystery people are in total... Martin SVK12, the Midford, Dahomey, LukeisStuff, of course, Pedro the Panda 64, Azure Lamau, and Gamerman1202. There's your answer. These are the special few that got their hands on the very first public version of 1.7.7.0 whatsoever. And that's about all the time I've got. There's everything you need to know about the February leaked build of Better Than Adventure. I hope this caught your interest. And if you like the video, maybe you could subscribe. See you all next time!